Yo, what's up guys, it's Sam Feldt live here from New York to talk with you about my new album Sunrise to Sunset. Over the past 2 years I've been making so many tracks in the studio that I was unable to release them as singles. With this brand new album I want to give that music back to my fans and showcase how diverse Sam Feldt music can be. After working on the album for so long and going into the studio with very talented musicians and singers, I'm very happy with how the album turned out right now. Being able to work together with the Sam Feldt live band on tracks in the studio and then being able to play them out live during the shows really makes it full circle.
Creating Sensational with Sam and the whole live band was a fun but a very long process. It took almost a year to get all the stems and parts together and created the melody we have right now for the vinyl version.
The 24 tracks on the album stand for the amount of hours that we have during a day. I feel that Sam Feldt music can be enjoyed both during the hours of sunrise and sunset. And then myself being 24 years old and releasing the album on November 24th really completes the story. For me, sunrise represents daytime vibes and sunset represents the life of the night, but then in the broadest sense of the word. For example, sunset is not only about club music, it's also music for stargazing or walking your lover home after date night.
Your body's telling me yes, telling me yes.
For this album I collaborated with so many talented musicians and singers, including Akon, Inna, Shay, Joshua Radin, Sam Martin and so many more. And I really think that diversity reflects back on the album. For example, the collaboration between me and Akon is not something you would expect, but it only makes the end result a lot better. Out of all the artists I worked together with, working together with Akon, one of my childhood heroes, was especially inspirational. I've been listening to his music from a very young age, and both as a person and a musician, he has had a profound effect on me.
Telling me yes, telling me yes. Your eyes are telling me yes, telling me yes.
Collaborations like that can come about a lot of different ways, and it's actually funny that I met Shay, for example, in Miami over dinner, and we found out that our music was actually a lot alike. We both make very summery and careless and happy music, so we then decided over dinner that we would go into studio together the next day and make a track, and that track is now on the second album, so it can go about a lot of different ways, those collaborations.
Excuse me right now, let me state this. Perfection, no doubt, you're the greatest. Come on, one more time on the wait list. Off the chart, we can't even rate this.
The hardest record for me to produce was Shot by My Own Gun by the Federal Empire. Working together with a rock band and combining rocky sounds with my electronic sound is very challenging, but it was a very fun challenge as well. In this case, less is more, and I'm really happy with the end result.
Well, you shot me down with my own gun. Now my heart is bleeding while you're on the run. Yeah, you got what you wanted, now the deed is done. Never thought that I would be the one shot by my own gun.
For a lot of the tracks on my new album Sunrise to Sunset, I made a club edit or I asked one of my favorite producers to remix it. When I play those club mixes and remixes live during my DJ set or my live set, the energy always goes through the roof. The response of the crowd during my live shows on the tracks of my new album has been amazing. People are singing along to songs that aren't even out yet. Also online there's a big buzz around all the tracks on the album, and I'm very happy that people can now check out the full album online.
One of the tracks we created with the Sam Feldt live band is High and Low, which we made together with Joshua Radin. This track was released as an acoustic version some time ago already, but together with the band we made a completely different version of it.
For me, inspiration is something that flows freely, and I made the album just because of that. It never stops, and while the album has just been released, I'm already working on new songs and collaborations with a number of very diverse artists. I want to thank every single one of you that ever listened to my music. You're the reason Sam Feldt exists, and I owe everything to you. I really hope you like my new album Sunrise to Sunset, and you can stream it now on all major platforms. Lots of love.